from the historic Ham Building in St. Paul, it's the Haberdasher's Couch. I'm Kendrick, inviting you to the show, starring Heimie and Dorset, featuring Todd Walker, also featuring Amy Scharlau. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Heimie.
Happy Fashion Friday. I'm here with the guru on the hill, the guy with the eye, the man with the plan. He's putting clothes on people, folks. And I got to tell you, he's creating some really great pieces. What are the top benefits of shopping with Keith and buying custom clothing? Tell me some of the top benefits, Keith, that you can advise our listeners with about this custom clothing phenomena.
Other than just working towards a perfect fit, finding your style.
Ooh, I like that one.
Because there's a lot of great details,
right?
That you can do. You can have some fun with it.
Yeah. Really, so like the details.
Oh yeah, you can create great lighting, but the fit, the fabric, and we are one of the few places that really have a plethora of fabrics to choose from. I'm really always surprised, and shouldn't be,
right,
at the wonderful, because you get stuck, you don't want to get stuck in one place with, the navies, your basics.
Sure.
But there's some happy fabrics
I
that you
always,
can choose in the custom program.
Yeah, I'd always thought that custom meant exactly what it means. Why buy, like let's just say a traditional fabric, black, navy, whatever. Hey, I'm just saying, you could do something in a beautiful muted plaid, a bold chalk stripe. Get something that you can't get off the rack, right?
And that's one of the things. That's because with even an online shopping entity or a store, you're at the mercy of what that buyer buys.
Right.
And so now you can go in and choose. And I think most people are shocked to see the choices.
Yeah.
There's some in our world. We're accustomed to these beautiful blues, these beautiful greens for men and women. The hand of the garment, the new technology with the bamboos and some of the mixed synthetics for travel garments.
Yeah, and I'm really loving this unconstructed sort of stretch fabric that is performance cloth, right?
Yeah.
I can't get my hands off it.
Yeah, so in my opinion, there's a lot of value in it because you don't have to, when you get into the made-to-measure programs, there's not a lot of, you don't have to invest a lot of financially to get a bigger return on it.
So the benefits could be also that you're keeping up with the seasons.
Yeah,
the season changes are hard to keep up with. And
it is, but I think for us here, because we do in Minnesota have the 4 seasons, you can go that route. But so there are a lot of benefits for us here, in that you're getting these wonderful fabrics when days that are overcast and when you should put on something this fantastic, fabulous, a little color to pep it up a little bit.
So when you were talking details, just real quick, this actually has a burgundy or Merlot button to it. You pull it out a little bit in the tie here, and then we got this exaggerated peak lapel, high gorge, and then we accented it here with these colors, pulling out those earth tones, which I think is magnificent.
You look at a patch pocket. For instance, this here, which traditionally would be on a tuxedo.
I love
it's a shawl collar.
Keith's been rocking that, and it
makes my shoulders look strong.
Well, Keith, should we just wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and we're going to tune in next week, and we'll have more custom clothing to show you, and we appreciate Keith, and we appreciate your time. Have a great weekend.
It's Todd About Town, Todd Walker, entertainment, travel, and more. Hey Todd, what's new?
Happy Fashion Friday, and welcome to another show of the Haberdasher's Couch, where you don't have to pay somebody to listen to you. I tell you, I'm here with Todd Walker, Todd About Town, who was at Fashion Fest 2023 last week, and he's got some stories and some recaps, and it went to benefit M Health.
M Health Fairview Masonic Children's Hospital.
Oh God, you're good. That's why you
That's
get
what
paid
it
the
is.
big bucks.
Yeah, right. No, it was a great event. I did the pink carpet, which was sponsored by Heimie. Fashions were great, but there were no fashions that out-fashioned me in an amazing...
I hope Dorset's listening to this show,
Amazing.
because Dorset's the one who wardrobe you.
Amazing tuxedo
Yep.
provided by Heimie's and styled by the wonderful Keith Dorset and yourself. And yeah, it was a standout. The tuxedo was just really something.
This was the 10th anniversary.
10th anniversary.
They
They
raised
just close to $800,000. They sold out. The place was just packed with people, but not uncomfortably packed. Great sponsors, and so everybody had a great time, and the fashion show was pretty amazing with some interesting styles.
So that kicked off the holidays, and we got through Thanksgiving. We already talked about turkey weight and all that good stuff.
Yep.
But now we're heading
It's
towards
time
the
for the
city,
holidays.
city of lights. Could it be considered over 1 million lights?
Yeah,
we could be considered the city of lights.
City of Lights, yes. The number of people have reached out and said, "Are you going to be talking about what we can do through the holidays?" So this is the first holiday one that we have here on the show, and it's the first weekend. Come on, give me a little bit of time. So this weekend will be December 1st and 2nd, and we're going to start with the Glow Holiday Festival.
Right. So you're driving down 5th, and you're heading towards this hole. We won't call it a glow hole. Just say it's the O that you're driving towards, and it's lit up.
Yeah.
Right. And there was people waiting to get in.
Yep.
And I'm actually surprised that they got an enchanted forest.
I went to the preview, and it was great last year. If you've been other years, last year it was at CHS Field. The 2 years prior to that, it was at the State Fairgrounds.
Right.
They did kind of a version of it because one year you had to drive through because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
But it's really something to see.
I like the pricing this year. $20.75
Yeah, I know.
for adults.
Yeah.
And $12.75 for children, 3 to 12, and it is free for children ages 2 and under, 5 to 9 p.m.
Yeah, it's definitely worth seeing.
Yep.
They have great music that is actually choreographed to go with the lights as they change. It's a beautiful place to go and maybe get some holiday pictures taken.
Yep.
Do some videos. It's nice.
So Chan Poling was in here a few weeks back, and he was shooting a movie short at Heimie's for this particular New Standard holiday show to promote it, and they decked themselves out, looked great. They are back doing a holiday show, and I guess I didn't know that John Munson was part of Semisonic.
Oh yeah,
My goodness.
And they have the New Standards holiday show has been going on for a number of years, and I know that Chan Poling is a very loyal customer here at Heimie's as well. So I wanted to be sure to include this. But if you've never seen the show, it really is a fun show. It runs December 1st through the 3rd at the State Theater. Tickets are reasonable. Tickets start at $30, go up to $135. And if you've never been, you should talk to Chan.
Well, I mean, Chan had mentioned that he could hook me up.
Yeah, and
we'll see. I want to do a holiday thing. I want to go see a show.
Yeah, that would be one to see.
So
you should do that.
It was the night before Christmas, and all through the the Cirque du Soleil Christmas. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be spectacular.
This is Cirque du Soleil doing, as you said, 'twas the night before.
Right.
This runs starting tonight and runs through Sunday. And tickets start at $42, go up to $122. As I said, at Northrop. I have not seen it, and I'm going to be traveling this weekend, so I will not.
This kind of sounds like my life, a festive flurry of love and cheer. Created especially, well, for families.
Sure.
Yeah, we keep it clean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's good. It's good. It's festive. It's a flurry, and it has its own soundtrack, huh?
Yep. So
good.
I won't be seeing it, unfortunately. And Cirque du Soleil
I
always
love
does
it.
a great
I really do.
job,
Yeah,
and this would be kind of interesting.
So in 1843, 175 years ago, a Christmas Carol was created. Ebenezer Scrooge, right, is the main
Are
character.
you going to read the whole Christmas Carol to us?
But 1843, in 1908, first movie version. Mm-hmm. Wow. With over 100 versions of that. Spectacular.
Have you seen it before?
Of course, and it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's great, and it's interesting to me how they can take a show like A Christmas Carol, and at the Guthrie they change it up every year. It's always a little bit different.
Well,
they do.
But the writing's good. That's where the characters are good. The writing's good. It's an awesome thing.
Yeah, it's just a great show.
So the Guthrie Theater runs through December 30th. $44 to $134.
Yep.
Now, because Todd's so good at putting things together, Tchaikovsky began his work on February of 1891. And so the Nutcracker, a magical Christmas ballet, the ballet debuted a year later. At first it was just an orchestration. So then here we got it, 1944 December, San Francisco Ballet was the first one to actually debut it here in the United States.
Never knew that.
Yeah, I care.
Well, this is at the Orpheum, and it runs through December 2nd. And once again, if you've not seen the Nutcracker, it is just such a fun show to see. I think I went last year to the Orpheum, and it's just a great the staging and the costuming.
Right, it says be transported by the magic of jaw-dropping aerobatics, larger than life puppets, and stunning handcrafted sets and costumes.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and they do such a nice job. Yeah. I would strongly suggest seeing it. It's just always sad that it's such a short run, but I will be sharing in the coming weeks other holiday events that'll be going on.
Do you want to know what's even sadder?
What?
There's not another side of this piece of
I
paper,
know.
and our time is up, and I love Fridays, man, because now I got stuff to do. Todd, you are wonderful.
Well, you're wonderful.
Happy holidays to you. Thanks for coming down. We'll see you next week.
Hello, this is Amye the Hypnotist here at beautiful Heimie's Haberdashery, and this is Coffee Talk. Today we're going to talk about the difference between hypnosis, mindfulness, and meditation. I know these terms get used interchangeably a lot. The main difference is the intent. Hypnosis is one of the oldest Western conceptualizations of psychoanalytic theory. It is all about changing emotions. The hypnotist is your guide, and you get to go in and actually change the way you respond to things. Now, mindfulness is an ancient Eastern tradition, actually comes from Buddhism, and it is all about being aware and fully experiencing and immersing yourself in the moment and your emotions and your body, and it is a way of accepting your emotions. Now, like I said, two different cultures, two different approaches to giving yourself emotional calm and peace. Now, you can ask yourself, where on earth does meditation fit in here? Well, meditation is generally self-guided, and you are focusing on one thing, such as a mantra or a concept, and this allows the rest of the world to just disappear. In that way, it's a lot like hypnosis. In fact, hypnosis and mindfulness are almost the opposite of each other. In hypnosis, you are dissociating like you are with the meditation. The rest of the world goes away. The different parts of the brain are working separately. In mindfulness, you can actually see the brain is connecting up and you are experiencing things all together. This allows us to approach the problem in a different way. In hypnosis, when you're dissociated, it allows us to fix connections that we don't want anymore emotionally. For example, if someone sees a spider and they have a fear response, we can remove that. So, as you can see, we have three very different approaches. These are three very different concepts. I know they get used interchangeably all the time, so hopefully now you have a little bit more of a clear idea of the difference between hypnosis, mindfulness, and meditation. And remember, you can use any of these to help yourself move forward and be mentally healthy. And that, my friends, is Coffee Talk.